previously on keeping up with the Kenya Kwanza government.
Thirdly, we are going to prosecute them because it is criminal to steal money meant for patients. It is criminal to steal public resources using whatever means.
Should Kenyans really trust President William Ruto's sudden war on corruption? For years, many have sworn that the man at State House is the very symbol of graft himself. But today, he is trying to flip the script. Together with the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission, Ruto is unleashing a wave of prosecutions, loud, flashy, and hitting both friends and enemies.
Watch this space. We are going to eliminate fraud. Nyinyi mnanielewa?
Just days after the former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua warned that a storm was brewing, the ODPP delivered the danda. On August 28th, they recommended full-blown corruption charges against Bomet Governor Hilary Barchok and former Bungoma Governor Wycliffe Wangamati. At the same time, they ordered further investigations into Kiambu Governor Kimani Wamatangi and Marsabit's Mohammed Ali. Now, the details. Barchok, the man running Bomet, is accused of conflict of interest, money laundering, and unlawfully pocketing county money. Investigators claim he personally benefited to the tune of 2.7 million shillings from companies doing businesses with his government. In Bungoma County, Wangamati and his top county executives stand accused of draining 70.2 million shillings through shady procurement deals. Contractors with fancy names like Skyman Freighters and Valeria Constructions are also in the dragnet. The EACC says it's a clean-up conflict of interest, proceeds of crime, fraudulent procurements, the whole list. But Governor Wamatangi is calling it what he believes it is: punishment. He insists he's only guilty of refusing to let powerful state officials grab public land in Kiambu County. And now, his relatives' bank accounts are frozen, his allies silenced, and he says the plan is simple: leave him broke, then nail him with charges.
All I ask my people is for your prayers. I have been targeted because I refused to let certain leaders steal public land. Now they are coming after me and my family. My wife, my children, even my parents. They can't access their bank accounts. Everything has been frozen so that when they jail me, no one will even have money to bail me out. But I am not shaken. I know the God who gave me this seat will see me through. They have fought me many times, but always because of one thing: my stand to protect public land in Kiambu. It started in Thika, and now it has spread. I want to remind those leaders that is not why you are elected. Under my watch, public land will not be grabbed.
Adoria dure hey gitie yo buige ne matuheire wia jigai mahoine manyu githetiwo mutungatiri lea we tondu nwe munene witu guku we koze niwe na wira waku ne ngoruta na ni ndakuhira wa mahoya.
But here's where it gets sticky. Gachagua had already warned governors, MPs and senators: refuse to dance to Ruto's tune and you'll face the EACC choir. In his words, this crackdown is less about cleaning county offices and more about cleaning President Ruto's 2027 presidential bid.
You can ask me, I was his deputy. He has a file on each one of them. All this money he was bribing them, he has recordings. Ask me, I was his deputy. There is another senator who went to collect some money from some businessmen from Nakuru. I've even seen the video. You know? He has all these recordings for all these bribes, for all these things the MPs have been doing. William Ruto is a smart man. He knew one day these guys can shortchange him and they can abandon him. So he knows that next year there will be mass exodus. So this multi-agency team he has formed is to collect evidence and create files on all leaders in Kenya. And he'll call them one by one. I hear you want to leave UDA and go to DCP and go to Wiper. This is your file. Try. Next week you are in court. Same for governors, same for everybody. Why would William Ruto want to take over investigations? He said when he formed the government that he'll make sure the National Police Service is independent. He'll give it money. He'll make sure judiciary is independent. He'll make sure the DPP is independent. Today he is saying he wants to form a multi-agency team under the office of the president to deal with corruption. I can tell you, and I want to tell these members of parliament, you will have to stick with William Ruto to the end. You'll go home together, because the minute you try to move and abandon him, like it happened to Moi in the year 2002, he will have a file on all of you. So all those senators who took money during my impeachment, all those MPs who took money during my impeachment, all those MPs who took money for the finance bill, all those MPs who have been taking money from William Ruto and his cronies for various things in parliament, William Ruto has a file on each one of you, and none of you will be able to abandon him. For the money that you took, you have to stick with William Ruto up to the ballot. And you try, and you tell me, you have seen already, the EACC after William Ruto spoke. That is a script, you can see how good it is. The minute he spoke, the EACC said William Ruto has done that. That's done well. He says we have 4 governors now at the radar. And you see the governors at the radar. Kimani Wamatangi. Because no, he doesn't agree with the Kimani Ichung'wah in Kiambu. So they are using that file to coerce him politically. You know? And what will happen now, this multi-agency team, it has been outlawed by the court, but he still formed it.
On the ground in Kiambu County, residents are already echoing the same. To them, this is not holy war against corruption. It is a political witch hunt dressed up as justice.
We feel that this is a politically instigated process, and it is meant to deter us from doing our work in Kiambu County, and more so to deliver to our people. We would want to urge those government agencies, kindly let us also give Kiambu time to also develop and move towards the direction that it is going. When it comes to politics, in 2027, everybody will throw their hearts in the field and they will have their day. And Wananchi will decide where they want to go. But for now, all these shenanigans, all these stories, all these theoretics are just meant to mess Kiambu as a county. Thank you.
Haya maneno inaelekea ni kama ni siasa ya mapema ya 2027. Na kama si siasa ya 2027, hata sisi tunashindwa ni nini kila wakati. Mwanzo niseme gavana wetu Kimani Wamatangi amekuwa Senate kwa miaka 10. Na kama haya maneno yalitendeka 2017, basi hiyo maneno ya corruption basi wairudishe huko Senate ndio waweze kutuambia maneno mazuri. Maana hii maneno inakaa ni kuelekea tunaelekezwa katika siasa ya 2027. Na niseme ya kwamba kama mjumbe mmoja wa wakilishi jimbo la Kiambu, tunaona hii maneno yalianza kitambo, na sisi kama wajumbe tukasema tutamshikilia gavana wetu Kimani Wamatangi. Na si mara ya kwanza, hata si mara ya pili, hata si tatu. Sasa wameingilia wameingia mpaka kwa boma.
Tumeona wiki yote kulikuwa mambo mingi sana kwa gazeti na enea ya gavana wetu ya Kiambu yote. Tunasikia iko pesa imepotea 1.2 billion. Sisi kama wabunge na wale tunapitisha sheria yote kwa bunge, hatunjaona pesa kama hiyo zimepotea. Tungetaka kuambiwa ukweli. Hata ingawa ni majina inaharibiwa, wanaharibu majina ya gavana ama ya MCS, sisi watukome, sisi kazi yetu tunafanya. Na tumepitisha hizo pesa zote kwa kaunti ya Kiambu na tunafanya kazi. Na ni vibaya tuwe tumempitisha pesa kwa bunge alafu sikose kufanya kazi zinawekwa siasa. So ile kitu tunaomba wale wapinzani wetu na wale tunatafuta viti na wao waache kuweka siasa kwa pesa ya kaunti.
So the question remains, is Ruto rewriting his legacy by caging the corrupt, or simply tightening his grip by silencing his rivals? What are your thoughts? Leave your thoughts in our comment section. That is it for now. Thanks for watching. Let's meet next time. Bye-bye.